So the radio is a media. So we need actually a media. Architecture needs a media not only inside, for the inside of the architecture field, but also to the society itself. So we cannot go directly like a musician or an actor, or we need something in between. It can be, of course, newspaper, can be a radio, can be television, can be a media, or even drawings or models. That's also our way of mediate our work towards or construction or to society, or to explain it. So radio is that. So the idea of behind the radio was exactly that could allow a very broad spectrum of people of totally different subjects and disciplines, from engineering to arts to landscape architecture to sociology, anthropology, etc., that could somehow use this media to speak about architecture, because architecture has this characteristic that it's not a speciality, it's not connected with something specific. Architecture is exactly that. It's a generical subject that deals with a lot of different subjects, that it's influenced by art, it's influenced by different also subjects. And that's, I think, the most interesting thing of architecture. Is actually also very classic, if you want. But somehow, and because the specialization on the last decades, it lost a lot of this characteristic of being generic subject. So that's why radio is, I would say, a bunch of guys, or if you want to call it in a different way, a co-creation of different subjects that we invite to speak about through other subjects about architecture. I can give some examples. For example, we have a program with Susana Ventura that is about literature, with books, and she speaks and cinema, and she speaks about these subjects, these books, and speaking about these books, she speaks about architecture, and she makes a clear metaphor about it. Another very interesting program is Tela Habitada from Soraya Fernandes, and she invites architects to explain what are the likes and dislikes about art. So they, on this program, they have a talk and they explain a bit, first, what are the important authors of art that for them, and also how somehow it connects with the architecture, that it's not always clear or direct, this connection. And we have even a novel. So we have a dramatic novel made by actors and a Portuguese theater director that create a novel about architects and all these, let's say, fights between them. So we have this, and we have a classical music program made by a musician, and she goes through the city, and she knows the names of the cities and the names of the streets that are musicians, and she plays the music of these musicians and explains a bit the story about that street as well. So we have these some examples of the capacity of the radio, of so diverse and so heterogeneous. I don't know how to say it in English, but anyway, so it's so different, and we can somehow on this media create this diversity.